Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. In the last part, we've been like this whole Rocket Tower segment hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be. It's just been annoying. For some reason, okay, wait a second, what's this code? 13213. 1... 3... 2... 1... 3. And I'm never going to use this, right? Just so that we're clear, I'll never use this thing. The smoke bowl. Okay, get this iPad and its bright screen out of my face. Alright. Let's, what was I talking about? I was saying welcome back to Pokemon Crystal Legacy. Oh yeah, this rocket section hasn't been as bad as I thought it would be. I remember recording this for, like, my Pokemon Silver Let's Play. Like, the original Silver Let's Play that I did years ago. Like, it's crazy to think back on that now. Like, I was in college doing that. Like, so many of my Let's Plays. Open the doors! Alright, where's the... Alright, who's the jerk? Yeah, I remember it feeling like it was taking forever. Maybe it's the fact that I was, like, recording it all in one sitting made it feel like that. Shakespeare, you've got to, like... You saw what happened to Nemo. You saw what happened to Nemo. Nemo got thrown in the trash like that trophy that they broke on the actual Eurovision. The same thing could happen to you if you don't buck up your ideas. Yeah, I think maybe that's one of the ways that I'm profiting out of, like, breaking up this recording session. Like, I've recorded it over the course of, like, several... Like, this is my third recording session recording the Rocket Radio Tower section. And I think, like, I'm like, benefiting for it, benefiting from it. Because, like, I remember doing it at, oh my god, Shakespeare, what the fuck? What the fuck? I remember doing that, like, Rocket Radio Tower section, like, for my Silver Let's Play, and just being like, holy crap, I can't do this. Like, it just felt like it was taking forever. Like, it felt like it was taking absolutely forever. And I think it's because I did it all in one go. Whereas, like, now the way that I'm recording, since it's like, oh yeah, I forgot, you're like the physical defensive one. Now, because I'm recording it all, like, separately and broken up, I don't get that same sensation that it's such a pain in the ass. Like, it still has taken the same amount of time, but I've broken it up so it doesn't feel like that, if you know what I mean. It's still crazy that they have like, that this dungeon is in there like that, though. I'm gonna ice punch you so hard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nah, slow sister, nice one. But yeah, I would be lying if I said I wasn't, like, looking forward to finishing this part of the game. Or this part of the game. It's just, like, it's just not very... Oh, of course, now you send out this fucker that I could have fought with Shakespeare. It's just, like, not my favorite part of the game, and I'm looking forward to just kind of seeing what Claire's all about. I'll be honest, I'm a little worried. I'm not worried about Claire, and I'm not worried about the post-game either. The only thing that I think will be difficult... Like, everything is going to be difficult, right? But the only thing that I think will be actually a challenge, right, to figure out or to crack what's the best thing to do is the Elite Four. And I know I talked about this before in another video. Just because, like, you have to run that gauntlet of all 5 of them in a row. And if all 5 of them are as difficult as the kind of, or as kind of like, tricky as the as the gym leaders have been, or as the like rival battles have been, even though like the rival battle this time kind of like sucked. Do I not have a Puzzle Cure Berry? Where's my Puzzle Cure Berry? Should I just go ahead and revive poor little Shakespeare? Poor little Wabbit, poor little Wabbit. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Who was poisoned again? Oh, Bigfoot. It's crazy, right? I remember like getting so like feeling emotional at that part in that Bugs Bunny cartoon. It's probably like my earliest memory of feeling like emotional about something. And it's like that part where like Elmer Fudd thinks that he actually did kill the Wabbit. Like in that What's Opera doc one, the one that's like based on the Ring cycle on Wagner or whatever. Not Wagner from X Factor, holy crap. But yeah, that part where he actually thinks that he killed Bugs Bunny, and he really thinks that he did. He really thinks that he did, and he feels like genuine remorse. And then he's like, poor little Wabbit, poor little Wabbit. And like I remember like as a child being like, oh my god, like, oh great, yeah, this is like the best thing to fight with freaking Shakespeare. Shakespeare, you're if this was Hell's Kitchen, you'd be getting invited into the walk-in. We'd be having one of those pantry talks. But yeah, like I remember getting like legitimately emotional about that, just because it's like he honestly did think that he was after like killing the rabbit, and he felt like such like a sense of guilt about it. But yeah, that's just me talking. Oh, of course it is the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. I wonder did they like do something with the regular old run-of-the-mill trainer AI as well. Like I know that like obviously maybe they switched up the gym leader AI, but I don't remember like the regular like bog standard goons like having this kind of having the wherewithal to switch out that way, you know. Oh, for crying out loud. Like what the hell is this guy doing? They're hiding a genius down here. He's like the smartest trainer in the game. Fucking Cynthia's AI broke loose out of the mainframe, and now she's freaking... And here she is, down in the Rocket Underground. Well, two can play at that game, little piece of shit. It's freaking Honey Monster. The Dream is like bulking it up. Like seriously, like the Dream. I didn't realize the Dream would be so. I didn't realize that Ampharos was so kind of like hefty, like able to take a hit like this. Well, I suppose it helps. Electabuzz is kind of like one of those like classic Gen 1 Pokemon, or like in general there were Pokemon like that are kind of not really good at anything. Like, you know these, like, Pokemon where they have kind of, like, just around, like, middle-of-the-road stats across the board? So, yeah, Electabuzz is one of those. Magmar, the most blood from Trucial Consequences, no New Mexico. That psychotic Magmar. From Trucial Consequences, no New Mexico. He's a psycho! Magmar is a psycho! He's a menace! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Then he just sits there and like puts out a little bit of fucking smoke, like... So yeah, what else has been going on lately? What have you done for me lately? Oh, I like played through all of Echoes of Wisdom, like the new Zelda game. Here now we're speaking my language. Shakespeare. Does Shakespeare know any dark attacks? See, does Shakespeare know any freaking dark attacks? Well, it doesn't matter. Shakespeare knows fire attacks. Come on, Shakespeare. I'm not going dragging your ass along for no reason. The, I played through all of Echoes of Wisdom. I actually finished it, just like did like I played it a lot when it came out first. And then, like, look at how much this freaking double slap is going to do to me. The, I played through it a lot when it came out first. Yes, okay. This is like the longest battle on Earth, I swear. The, I played through it a lot when it came out first, and I enjoyed it a lot. Like, I've really enjoyed playing it. Like, there was so much to do. It felt so enjoyable. It was so kind of puzzle oriented, which I really appreciated. Like, it was a very puzzle oriented game. Just nice, just well balanced, well scaled. You know, it was just good. Great dungeons, fun bosses, fun side quests. Oh my god, Hardhat is killing it, I swear. When Hardhat actually becomes a Kabutops, like, you're all gonna be sorry. But yeah, I've enjoyed playing it so much. Like, do you know what's interesting about it? Is that it doesn't play like any other Zelda game. Obviously from like an actual straight up gameplay perspective, it's very different. But it still always feels like a classic Zelda game. Like, honestly, like, it never doesn't feel like you're playing a Zelda game in the same vein as like, yeah, you should leave. You've got talent. You've got chops, kid. You should leave Team Rocket. You've got like a bright career ahead of you. Oh my god. Is that Mr. Pokemon down there? Or not Mr. Pokemon. Not Mr. Pokemon, the boss of the radio tower. Kenny, the station manager. So yeah, like Echoes of Wisdom, when you're playing it, it always feels like you're playing something like Link to the Past, or Link's Awakening, or the Oracle games. Like, it always has that same sort of like feel to it. Oh, I'm fucking dead. When will I learn my lesson? When will I learn that my actions have consequences? Shakespeare, oh my god, get out of there. Let's bring the teen idol out. I think I'm hot. I think I'm sexy. Can't even remember that song. Shawn Michaels' entrance music. All I remember is... What does it go like then? Now I've got like that I'm an ass man song stuck in my head all of a sudden. That I'm an ass man. But what does the Shawn Michaels one go like again? The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. But yeah, so Echoes of Wisdom, I really enjoyed it. The one thing I kind of wish, like and I'm not going to spoil anything, so don't. What the hell are you doing? You're just hazing. It's like Hazy Maze Cave up in this bitch. The one thing that I kind of would have liked, I would have liked if the final dungeon was a little bit more involved, was a bit longer. So like the final dungeon actually, it's almost like Link's Awakening in that respect. Like, do you know the way in like Link's Awakening, the final dungeon and the final boss is like the least impressive part of the game? Like, unequivocally, like absolutely unequivocally. It's the exact same with, surely this guy isn't going to be like an imposter or something like that, is he? You're not going to be like an imposter imposter Kenny the station manager? Who, what button? Who took my false teeth? The radio tower, what's happening? Oh, I forgot it's not even over yet! I forgot that the radio tower isn't even over yet. Use that to open the shutters on 3F. But I think that all that's in there is the all that's in there is the... Oh my god, shut up. Would you stop yapping? The CEO of the radio tower, like CEO of running his mouth. The amulet coin. My precious power ring gone forever. Is all I have to do now is fight Giovanni, then go home and go down on Milani. That epic rapple. What's a lipple? That epic rap battles of history, the Trump-Biden one. Like, honestly, it's just good. Like, it's just good. The Trump guy just goes all in. Like, he does a fantastic job. Like, the writing in it is superb, and like the execution is superb. What more do you want? But yeah, that's my one like bugbear with oh, here we go. I'm the kind of guy who knows what he's doing. That's my one thing with my one gripe with Echoes of Wisdom. It's not even really a gripe because it doesn't take away from the... Wait a second. Oh yeah, you're the imposter Professor Oak. Yeah, shut up! Oh my god, they really picked him well, right? Because he runs his mouth just as much as the real frickin' director. Oh, here we go. Bingo, the card key opened the door. Honestly, it's the same as that music that he knows who knows what he's doing or whatever. So yeah, the final boss is still fun, right? But it's just I don't think it kind of let me put it this way, it kind of stays on the same level as the game coming up to it, whereas like what you ideally want is that feeling of like what you ideally want with any kind of final dungeon and final boss is that feeling of, oh god, they like went to a whole new level, you know? Like honestly, like I'm still chasing that high of Twilight Princess. Like I still don't think Twilight Princess has ever been bested in terms of like scaling, pacing, consistency. Like it's the best Zelda game. I honestly believe it. Like not that and that's a hard thing to call to make. But I think if you're looking at the formula of what makes a good Zelda game, Twilight Princess is the best one. It executes what a Zelda game is perfectly. Like it honestly does. This like fat old caboose is just sitting there sleeping while I'm going to town on him. So yeah, like I guess that's what you're always kind of expecting and you don't really get it. So that's why I would compare it to like Link's Awakening, in that you have that feeling that, oh yeah, the final dungeon and the final boss was grand, you know, it was fine. Slow bro. But yeah, really fantastic game. I really loved it a lot. Here's Slow Bro going like, look at what I got. Just call me daddy. That's what it looks like. It's like in that Scallop episode of SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah, Slow Bro, if you were the mom, it would be disturbing. Oh, come on. So yeah, now I'm kind of like, what will I play next? We played a little bit of, we played like some more Super Mario Party Jamboree or whatever it's called. Which is good. I'm looking forward to Brotherhood coming out, like Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. I like don't know what to expect. I haven't watched like any of the other trailers since the reveal. I haven't watched any of the other trailers since the reveal, so I don't really know what to expect. I did see like something on Reddit that apparently it like hasn't been very well reviewed, but I'm like, that won't stop me because I can't read. So yeah, that's the one thing, but I'm kind of like, whatever, you know. I actually haven't played... This is actually crazy, right, to think about. but I haven't actually played... Oh, for crying out loud. I haven't Vileplume. Finally, a Pokemon that I could fight Shakespeare with. I haven't actually really properly played any of the other Mario and Luigi games except the first one. The first one I had on the Game Boy Advance when it came out first. I played the shit out of it. I loved it. It was probably the first, well, not the first game, but the not the first game that I found challenging, but definitely like the first game that I really I really got better to meet the challenge of it. Like, if you know what I mean, that's kind of a hard thing to describe, but that's the game that I remember like kicking my ass and me like not like giving up until I kicked its ass. You know, that's the game that I remember playing that role for me. We're gonna have to start using the metronome or return or something if it's gonna be dancing in the moonlight here. Wait a second, I hear the cat. Oh, she's alright. Also, I feel like Return isn't at its like most powerful yet, because when it's at its most powerful, doesn't it go apeshit? Doesn't it go like apeshit, going like just like punching and punching and punching? Like, doesn't it go like brr, 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 brr? Maybe that's in like Gen 3. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. But I do like remember that from somewhere. That you could tell the animation would change the more powerful it got. But yeah, what was I talking about? I know I was talking about Zelda, Echoes of Wisdom. I was talking, oh yeah, Mario and Luigi Brotherhood. Like, so that's the craziest thing. Like, I haven't really, I loved the first one so much, and then I haven't really played any of the other ones. I played like a small amount of Bowser's Inside Story because my brother had it, and like I started it, and I remember getting really frustrated by how long it took to get going and how much talking there was. Like, even though I loved the kind of style of it, I got really frustrated by just like how it never shut up and how it kept like wanting to explain everything to you. And I'm kind of like, I'm hoping like not every Mario and Luigi game is like that now. Because it kind of just took away from the immersion of it, I guess. But yeah, I might try it out. I'll see. It's not like the game where I'm kind of like, oh my god, I have to get this. But I'm looking forward to it all the same. I'm looking forward to see, like, I feel like this is the time of year where you could just, like, get some, like, crazy direct out of nowhere. Where, like, all of a sudden there could be, like, a Nintendo Direct out of nowhere that will be like, this is your 2025. Strap yourself in, slut puppy, you know? How the hell did you survive that? Well, I should know. I use an... Would you believe I have an Ariados on my team in... Why did I use Ember? Would you believe I have an Ariados on my team in Scarlet and Violet? I found like a shiny Spinnerack in... in Kitakami, is that what it's called? Where the Joker's origin story is. The Joker, otherwise known as Kieran. Why do I have to suffer like this? Meowth, help me. Meowth doesn't care about you. It's gonna start eating you like in Batman Returns. The Team Rocket Fortress? Did he just say he's known as the Team Rocket Fortress? Like he's like, you're a big guy? Oh, it's Petrol. These are executives? I didn't even know. Oh, it's the Team Rocket Fortress. Oh god. Fortress versus Hard Hat. Who will come out on top? Well, this is the battle I should have been using Shakespeare on, but he probably would have switched out then to some crap. Oh, I forgot that's a steel type move now, according to M-Polo, right? After he told me that, I kind of felt a little bit like, oh crap, maybe I should have learned that. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, steel is like so worthless as a, like a, not worthless, but it's really not great as a, as an offensive type. Like, what's it super effective against? Rock. You know, that's pretty much it. It's super effective against rock. I have so many other options if I want something that's super effective against rock, you know. And as well, usually rock Pokemon, they're going to have a high defense, so it's not even going to be that useful. Pupitar, really? Pupitar? Maybe he really is, though. Maybe I've met my match. This is like Misty meets her match. This is my guy here. The defensive staller. I should have brought out my girl talk. I should have brought out my my strong zero. All of my stalling buddies. Oh my god, we need to go on a date. We need to go on a date. This is my one true love, come on. I'll leave the Pokemon League, you leave Team Rocket. We were made for each other, honestly, this guy. We were made for each other, we were meant to be. He's clamping me. Swear. If he sends out a Shuckle next, seriously, if this guy has a Shuckle, then I'm starting a career in fan fiction, I swear. I've never felt so attached to a NPC trainer in my life. Oh, but still beautiful. Oh my goodness. This guy, I swear, he wants to take me out. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Direct. Like, this is like the time of year where you could just get like an unexpected Nintendo Direct that could change the course of your life forever. I mean, what if we got another Direct that had like 10 farming simulators in it? Speaking of farming simulators, I saw a trailer for this game where you like play a mouse on like a human-sized farm. And you're like farming the human-sized farm. I can't remember what it was called. All I know is we sent some money to Mom. There's like another freaking executive here. This rocket tower is going on forever. I completely forgot how long this part is. But you know what? I'm going finishing this now. I'm going to finish this once and for all. And like Mace Windu in Return of the Sith. The greatest Star Wars film. Because no way am I starting another video in the rocket tower. No way, Jose. No way, ho. But yeah, I saw this like trailer for a video game where you're like a mouse-sized mouse on a human-sized farm. And it looks like really charming, to be perfectly honest. Alright, what are we going to do in here? What did I just do? Did I just do nothing? Did I literally just like walk downstairs, turn around and walk right back in again? I'm losing it. Honestly, I'm losing it. This rocket radio tower is causing me to lose my mind. It really is. Like, I'm losing my mind here in the rocket radio tower. And this music isn't helping. I honestly do not remember you. Are you Mars? Is this finally Mars? Oh, this is Ariadne or whatever. This is gonna be a long frickin' battle as well. Maybe I shouldn't have taken this on. Maybe I should have actually gone to the trouble of going down and healing. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go down and heal up. But no, I just went downstairs, turned around, and walked right back up here again. Like a freaking lunatic. Why are you biting me? Just trying to think, what other games are there that could possibly come out or that have been announced? There's like the Nintendo Music app now, which is crazy. Like, who would have ever thought there would be a Nintendo Music app? I actually did download it. There's not a lot of like soundtracks on there yet, but what is there is good, and like it feels like they're like adding stuff. They're going to add stuff quite quickly. So for example, it only came out like what, last Thursday, something like that. Came out like last Thursday, and already on Friday they added Mario Wonder's soundtrack, which was cool to see as well. What do we got now? Ariana, another Vileplume. Do I like just stick with? No, do you know what? We're gonna go with Shakespeare. Then she's probably gonna switch out. But the thing is, I don't think that, like, so the Arianas of this world, they have like the Arbox and the Ariadoses and the Vileplumes. I don't think she actually has something she can switch out to, compared to like some of the other ones where they're like, oh yeah, here's a random Rhyhorn in my team. Well, now I'm dead. Well, no, because it's a physical attack in this game, isn't it? My one saving grace. Shakespeare, you finally did it. That's my girl. But then I wonder what like the last rocket is going to be, like the final rocket, Gyarados. Why didn't you switch into that? It's like, who's that guy that was down in the basement that had Cynthia's AI? That's who should be the freaking executive. That's who should be the executive. Like, even now. Well, this might make me flinch, right? I guess. Why did I speak it into existence? Why did I speak it into existence? I can't think of like any other like big upcoming games though that we're like looking forward to. Like ZA is the only one that comes to mind. I didn't like look at anything of like those Pokemon leaks. I didn't like want to see anything that was like leaked about like upcoming stuff. I did like look at some of like the historical leaked stuff. Like what's like some of the stuff that like was from like older Pokemon games that was beta or like planned stuff that we never saw. Yeah, we're dead. The dream has died. I did look at some of that just out of like curiosity. I was interested to see it. Out of curiosity, I was just interested to see it. So that was kind of interesting. But the I didn't like look at any of the kind of like spoilery stuff for like what stuff is upcoming. I don't even know if there was much of that stuff. It is quite crazy though. It's interesting to think, and I can't remember whether I like talked about this on a video already, but it's interesting to think that it's interesting to think that the what influence this might have on how these games are being developed. Oh my god, I didn't expect you to kill me. The that's something that's interesting to think about, is like what influence is this occurrence going to have on their creative process? Like, is it something where now the course of these games' development is going to change? Is it something where it isn't? Whatever the case may be. Oh my god, stop like dragging the ass out of this battle, Mars. There we go. I call her Bigfoot. Got like one more battle to go. I'm taking it home. Like, I don't care. I'm bringing this one home. I have like 20 minutes before I need to leave for work. I'm so sorry, Giovanni. The name Giovanni for me now is just like synonymous. Do I have like an escape rope? The name like Giovanni now for me, for some reason, is just like synonymous with... What do you mean I can't use an escape rope in the rocket radio tower? Where can I use this piece of crap? If not here, then where, Professor Elm or Oak or whatever? Professor Hop? Professor Hop will happen. Stop trying to make Professor Hop happen. Professor Hop isn't going to happen. But yeah, the What was I talking about? Before I got distracted by not being able to use the escape rope. Oh, Giovanni. Every time I hear the word Giovanni now, I think of that come dine with me, that Welsh come dine with me, that cursed Welsh come dine with me, where that girl makes the steak American or whatever she calls it, and like the cooking process makes me uncomfortable watching it, like when she's doing it. She's there like picking up the chips with an oven glove. She's there like she cooks the steak like 3 times. She like fries it, puts it in the oven, and then she puts it under the grill. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? But she seems so nice. And then like one of the guests is called Giovanni, and he's having none of it. Everyone else is trying to be kind of pleasant and friendly, and he's just like, I'm not having it, I'm not taking this crap. And he was just like, you can't cook. This guy Giovanni was just like, you can't cook. So now I just think of that all the time. I'm sick and tired of this music. Just make it stop. Make it stop. Will you shut up? Stop telling me your whole story in like 5 minutes. Oh, just make this music stop. I can't take the this guy knows what he's doing music anymore. A wheezing. Well, there's a big surprise. I'm gonna have a heart attack and die over that surprise. I'm almost finished my cup of tea as well. The worst thing about this is like, not only is this going to be a longish battle, it's going to be a longish battle, but the other thing is that like when we finish it, they'll like talk for 20 minutes. Then like Mr. Pokemon or station manager Kenny or whatever is going to show up and be like, oh my god, you saved my radio tower, I'm forever in your debt. And talk to me for another 20 minutes and give me a freaking Master Ball that I'll never use. Bigfoot, like, honestly, I love you. You're the Rock of Gibraltar. Like, seriously, I was, like, pushing my luck with, like, trying to get through those accuracy debuffs, and I was just like, I'm not up for this right now. And you just made it happen. You made it happen, Bigfoot, and I'll never forget you for it. Tauros, what's Tauros going to do? Do you know what? Let's just bring in the dream. So yeah, that's what we've got to look forward to. But it'll be good. I was like, I'm happy to like finish this. I'm happy just to like get this off the agenda for this Let's Play. According to Impolo, I'm going to have to like grind quite a bit for like the don't make me flinch, please. I'm going to have to grind quite a bit for the Claire battle. You couldn't get paralyzed, no? You couldn't get paralyzed, no? That's not on the agenda today. At least I didn't get flinched. This is going well so far. I'm happy with this is going. I shouldn't be, like, shit-talking. The, Houndoom. Well, this is another Bigfoot story, isn't it? Or no, this is a Hard Hat story. This is a Hard Hat November. I'm just gonna ancient power this shithead. Just gonna ancient power this shithead. Of all the things to say, I'm gonna ancient power this shithead. No, I'm not, apparently. Wait a second, how did I go faster? Who has the quick claw here? Oh, you're using Roar. I was like, who has the quick claw? Oh, it's Shakespeare versus Houndoom. Who will win? It's gonna be him. Wait a second, how am I so freaking fast? How come you know flamethrower and I don't? Why does everyone else get the pizza and all I get is the crust? I'm the ultimate evil with hot and cold running water. Oh my god, I can't believe Shakespeare actually beat that thing. And Hard Hat, my man, Hard Hat. Gyarados. Gyarados. Of course, I've used the dream already. Do you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna sweet kiss ya. I'm gonna sweet kiss ya. Think I'm hot. think I'm sexy. I need to, like, look up that song. That's all I, like, remember about it. Oh, come on. Don't be evading my attack. You cannot grasp the true form of Teen Idol's attack. I need to get ready for work. I don't have time for your riddles. I have, like, 20 minutes before I need to leave the house, and after this, I still need to listen to the CEO of Yappin talking about his frickin'... talking about how delighted he is that I saved his radio tower. Give me a master ball. Then I need to brush my teeth. Pain split. Oh, that's actually a good one. Nice one. But let's just maybe keep it safe. Okay, Sweet Kiss is probably, like, him hitting himself in confusion is probably doing more damage than this return is going to do. Almost. How did that one guy, that one, like, holy crap, how did that one guy in the basement have better AI than any of the executives? It doesn't, like, say much for, like, the integrity of Team Rocket's promotion policy, I'll tell you that much. It's Slow Bro. What are we gonna send out against Slow Bro? Honestly, I think, like, Bigfoot, I'm gonna bite this asshole. What, the like, shelter looks so mean in this game. I never noticed it before. Like, it's the same when you send out Slow Sista. That, like, shelter is giving you the stink eye. And it's the same with this one. That shelter is, like, just, as I say, just, like, straight up glaring at you. Meanwhile, like, Slowbro is, like, call me daddy. Okay, I think we've got this one in the bag, folks. Barring any unforeseen circumstances. But otherwise, I think we're bringing this one into port, and then I really just need to kind of brush my teeth and get my ass out of here. Need to coax the cat inside. Sometimes that's the thing that takes the longest time of my morning. She goes into the hedge, and then she doesn't want to come out, and I'm like, come out of the bush. We need to go inside because I need to go to work. How could this be too much? That's the resident. For Giovanni, we can Giovanni. And they all have, like, in that, like, Come Down With Me episode, they all have, like, 10 different ways of saying the guy's name. Some of them call him, like, Giovanni. Some of them call him, like, Giovanni. Some of them call him Giovanni. Like, they just have, like, 10 different ways of saying his name. Oh, yeah, but what's this, like, farmer guy doing here again? I was told this farmer guy would make everything clear. Recall Archer, why did I choose to... Is that Giovanni? Was that Giovanni? It's Giovanni! What the fuck? Where did he come from? I never knew that Giovanni appears in Crystal. He's undercover boss. I swear. This is cool. The amount of yapping isn't cool, but this is cool. Skulking in the shadows. It's literally like undercover boss. He's here like, I've been here working in this radio tower the whole time, Archer. You're speaking with the board right now, Drew. I'm sick and tired of this music. Just make it stop, please. Did it all for the glory of love. Don't you know how much I've sacrificed? Come on. Your time is over. You left, vanished without a word. We were lost. Nobody cares. Honestly, like, nobody cares. I'm just a plastic bag. This radio tower really, like, overstays its welcome. Yes, I do expect you to walk away. Don't go back to formula. Just get out of here. See ya. Oh, here comes Station Manager Kenny. Harry, thank you. Your courageous actions have saved Pokemon nationwide. It's literally like the storyline of this is literally like the Riddler in Batman Forever. Used to be a tower here in blah blah blah, old and creaky. So replaced it with a radio tower. Dug up that bell during the good fuck. Also the Pokemon lived in the old one in the bath. That bell was some connection to the Tin Tower in Equinix City. Ah, that reminds me. I overheard Team Rocket. Apparently there's something going on in the Tin Tower. No idea what's happening, but you might look into it. Okay, I better go to my office. Yeah, go to the fucking Oval Office. Thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal Legacy. I'll see you next time. Bye!